we picked up with you on your way with Captain Lardus Longsaddle of the Town Guard. On the way to meet Mayor Osif Menhims to discuss the what had just happened in the graveyard and your actions and intervention to assist. There was a little bit of discussion back and forth. Eventually, kind of agreement was made between yourselves and the mayor, or between most of the party. Some of you were graciously offered to perhaps forego your reward. But if you were able to put a stop to the gaunt light itself to ensure that it didn't light again, as it had done that evening, you would be rewarded with 50 gold pieces each. Orion very kindly sort of suggesting that, you know, money wasn't necessary and just being on the side of good was all that mattered. Others in the party feeling that the money was also a nice bonus. You rested up for the night. And then decided to make your way back to the Gauntlet. Had a couple of interactions in town on the way, a couple of potential side quests, kind of, or other events going on, or potential people that had maybe had interest in things you may find in the Gauntlet. Now that sort of word has got round town about your role and the fact that you are seemingly delving into the ruins of the Gauntlet. You headed back to the Gauntlet itself and decided to make your way down one of the multiple sort of routes downwards you had found. You decided to bravely go into the nest of this river drake, this dragon that you've been warned about. It was not in this nest at the time you went in. Made your way a little bit deeper into the sort of this sort of more man-made, looks to be the sort of lower level of the Gauntlet, coming across this particular room that had a mass of what looked to be giant bones strewn across the floor. And as Orion sort of opened the door and sort of looked in, as we left things last week, the bones had just begun sort of moving and pulling themselves back together, which was where we left things. One moment. I am going to very quickly just refresh my Foundry on my browser quick, just because things were a little slow. I've had it open for a fair amount of time, so let's see if a reset solves that. Lovely. Oh, it's a saving bar, yeah. Cool. So you're sort of just stood outside this room. As I say, there's these giant-sized, real, like several sort of large bones all strewn across this sort of broken, ruined table in the middle of the room. As you stand there, the bones, just you see them, they sort of shudder and begin to sort of move together and start to sort of pull together. We will, unsurprisingly at that point, drop into initiative. If you can each make an initiative roll for me.
My thing's taking a bit too long.
Nothing like being totally prepared.
Well, if it helps, Kaze is giving everyone +1 to their initiative, so...
Oh yeah, that really helps.
Make a minor difference.
What did mine re-roll?
I've got no idea.
I rolled a 1 to start with and it re-rolled itself.
Shocking. Well,
Can you maybe not roll ones?
Is there a feat? Yeah, is there a feat that lets you
I
re-roll
haven't picked
something?
a feat that re-rolls it.
You are immune to ones.
I can't think of anything that would have done that. I suspect something must have just gone wrong.
My first one was a 1, sadly.
That is very honest of you. Let's see to it that is correct.
I will double check in case. I'm pretty sure I am not lucky.
Yeah, no, I don't think you've got anything that would do that with your character that I'm aware of, certainly.
Maybe Cormas pick something that stops everyone else
Hmm.
rolling a 1 on initiative.
If you have Cormac, now's the time to tell us.
Oh, I don't think so. Hold on.
No, I don't. I
Hold
don't.
on.
I think maybe 2 clicks went through at once or something. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey! Wow. You guys are determined to deal with this as slowly as you can, apparently. Okay. Well, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, so these bones, like I say, they're just shuddering. They sort of begin moving very slightly and almost sort of vibrating. And then you can see the bones just sort of unnaturally begin moving together, sort of pulling themselves together. Bunk, you're the one that spots this sort of situation developing the quickest. What would you like to do?
Can I defer to the end of the round, please?
Yes, you absolutely can.
I'll let the bones do something first.
That is fine. Cool. In which case, Ufrid.
I delay.
Okay.
Thanks.
At any point when people want to come back in, just feel free to tell me at the end of any turns. Case, what would you like to do?
I don't know. I'll move closer to the door
Okay.
and then hold an action for if something comes to attack us.
Yes, you're gonna ready an attack if something comes within your reach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds good. Orin.
Orin is going to look in there. It's kind of dark. I'm actually going to cast light. If I can get my character sheet up. And for now, I will get it to. I would kind of like to cast it near the ceiling, middle of the table.
Okay. Yeah, the room, obviously, there was some light coming from Bunk's Everlight crystal here, but now you've got a clear light source sort of illuminating that entire room.
Yeah. And
go on.
and then the other thing I'm going to do is raise my shield.
Your shield, you were defending.
Already risen, right?
Yeah, doesn't it drop? It basically drops each round,
yeah,
though, doesn't
yeah,
it? So,
you start it until the
So,
start of your turn. So
yeah. So I get the benefit of it during that thing, but nothing actually happened. But now I will again raise my shield, my physical shield rather than my magical shield. Just looking for the button for that shield raise. There we go.
Lovely. Okie dokie. Again, if anyone wants to come back in, tell me at the end of turns. Winterberry, it's your turn.
I'm going to kind of just be delayed as well and wait for something to happen.
You want to delay as well?
I know I'm last, but I just may come in a bit earlier in the next round.
Well, I'll come in at the end of that round.
At the end of Winterberry's turn. Yeah.
Well, I have to, right? Because otherwise I lose my turn.
Yes.
No, if I don't do that though, what happens to my initiative? Do I see where I am?
Just come back. Either what you're next to go now, anyway, unless something.
So I might
unless something
as well stay here.
That's cool. In which case, yeah, at the beginning of round 2, Bunk, you are top initiative at the start of your turn. So obviously, yeah, you guys, Kays steps forward and sort of pulls the sword ready to sort of react anyway. Orin casts that spell and then raises the shield. The other 3 of you sort of hold back, waiting to see what happens. And you see those bones continue to sort of shudder and pull themselves together. And they do so enough to form into the large shape. What appears to be a large skeleton of a minotaur. There's this
That's not good.
large, stands over anyone in your party, even Kay's. Has 2 long skeletal horns still attached to its head. and it just has this long glaive that as the bones pull back together, the hand just grasps this glaive and picks it up as the body forms. It stands in the middle of the room. Bunk, it is your turn.
I would like to jump in whenever I can, Sam.
Yeah, you can. It's the end of anyone's turn, so you can do it at the end of Bunk's turn. Yeah.
I will recall knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sport vulnerability, sorry.
Oh yeah. That is solid.
Yep. Yep. So, one second. So, I get a +1 stat bonus to my AC against the creature's next attack, and a +1 stat bonus to my next saving throw, also against the creature.
Yeah, that's your extra reward.
Just so you know. Yes, it is. Yeah. Passive synthesis. Also I get. Oh, sorry, it's on here now. Nice, very smart. This is a good implementation of this. So do I gain recall knowledge information as well?
Yes, yeah, because you succeeded with your diverse law, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, so you recognise this is obviously a skeletal giant. You recognise this is the skeleton of a minotaur, as I say. Minotaurs. So the sort of the extent of your knowledge really comes from based on what you would know from minotaur in life. Minotaurs tend to be they tend to protect areas. They're very territorial about certain locations. They're quite often associated with particular mazes or dungeons. One of their most kind of common features. So they're very defensive in an area, and they are very mobile attackers. If they are given the room to sort of charge at a creature, they can do significantly more damage than they can when immobile.
Okay. Do I get to ask a question, or is that?
You do. You absolutely do. Yes.
Do you? Only one question, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How much stronger than a level 2 little gnome is a minotaur normally?
Against a group of your level, this would be a relatively low threat. As a one-on-one fight, it would out-level you as an individual, but as a group of level 2 adventurers, this is a low threat.
Right, cool. Guys, we've got this, but crowd it. Otherwise, it can take a run up, and that'll hurt because of the horns. That's on its head.
Nice. Let's get a reflex save from this. Whew. That is a success. It'll take half damage.
Okay, there's a new option now, which is to either do 1d4 plus 4 or do 6.5 damage. Is that intentional?
To do what, sorry?
So there's an option to do 6.5 damage.
No. Sorry, that is a thing that's been added to the system. That is the average of that roll. Whenever you got damage rolls now, it will show you what the actual average result should be.
So, sorry, I knew it was average, but I didn't know whether it was a due button or not.
Yeah, I think it actually looks like 2 buttons, doesn't it? But yeah, it shows you the average
does, yeah.
and the range of it. Yeah.
Cool. Beating the average. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, so
matter.
You fling some magic out of that creature. It takes no damage.
SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs indeed.
Which suggests this creature is probably resistant to fire damage.
It does suggest that quite strongly.
Yes. Cool. That was 3
Windberry.
actions for you, wasn't it? Yeah. Windspan, you want to drop back in now, didn't you?
Yep. Yeah, I want to try this out.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw some sunlight and I'm gonna throw it at him.
Nice.
Bold sunlight.
Okay, draw some sunlight. That's a miss.
Okay, I am going to hero point it.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah,
That
it
is
still
a
do
worse
something.
miss, unfortunately.
It still makes sunlight.
What was sunlight? Yeah, so I think it still does splash damage as well, right? Because that's only a miss, not a crit miss. Yeah, so if you roll the damage on it, it still does. You don't get the full damage, but it'll still do its splash damage because as long as it's not a crit miss. Nice. Yeah, so you throw this bottled sunlight, this glass jar. It smashes on the ground just at the creature's feet. You just get the distance a little short. It does do 1 damage to this creature. So yeah, you do 1 vitality splash damage. Is there any other thing that happens with the bottled sunlight? Oh yeah, for the next hour there is a bright light of 20 feet shining where it broke.
Bright sunlight.
Like
Nice.
that.
I'm hoping it doesn't.
Doesn't seem to be getting any brighter for me. I don't know.
Your spell and Bunk's thing are
The
already
bright light.
bright light anyway. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
That's only 1 action for you, right? 'Cause you've got the.
That is only 1
yeah.
action. I'm awful at recall knowledge.
Which is all the more reason to do it.
I'm going to do a sling bullet at him at -5.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not because I cannot reach that far with my slings.
You can fire that far. It'll just have an additional -2 on it, so it's gonna be like -7.
What is the distance?
Isn't that
20.
far?
It says 50 here. Oh, people are in the way, that's why. Oh, sling's not loaded. I never reloaded it.
That's cool. You can reload it and take a shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's hard
that
to
one-
miss.
That one's a big crit miss, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll take it as me reloading was one of my actions, by the way.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I feel like I didn't reload it.
And I think a sling, reasonably, you would have to reload to use anyway, right? Because it's not like something you can
Yeah.
just keep something in. Yeah. Ufrid, you drop back into initiative.
Yeah, I suppose I should do something, really, shouldn't I?
You sort of
As much as
peek
I'd love
around the
to
corner,
just
see what's
delay
going
again.
on, yeah.
I'm right thinking I can do a peep somehow.
Hold Z, I think. Is it Z? I can't remember what the shortcut is for it now.
Oh, that did not work.
No.
Oh well, whatever. I assume there's a room with a Minotaur in it,
There is.
which is all I really need to know. I will begin to play a song, of course. So I'm going to use a focus point and do. That's the wrong thing. I have a macro for it now. I'm going to do a lingering composition. Hey, so it lasts 3 rounds. It should be automatically applied to people, and it should go to everyone, right? I feel like I read it wasn't specific on there that it was all allies in the area. It's a 60-foot emanation. I assume that means people round the corner from me won't necessarily be affected.
That does mean they wouldn't be affected by it, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like K's isn't, but the rest of us are.
Thing is, I don't really want to step round the corner. But I kind of feel like I have to step round the corner, because...
Well, you could run up behind Bunk
So there's a nice space there, looking good.
like a brave little
Was actually tempted to say I was going to move here.
I'm a big bloke.
I feel like putting myself behind Bunk is meaning I've then got to shoot through Bunk if I do anything. So yeah, I guess I would move to here. Does that then put my Courageous Anthem on everyone?
Yeah, it looks like it does. Yeah.
Which is the second action. So for my third action, I will throw a quip at the skeleton. And I just say, "Hey you, why so horny?" And then roll a diplomacy check.
No wonder you weren't invited to this.
Oh, fucking hell!
Nice.
See, it's the easy ones that matter. And
So,
so yeah, he's.
what's the insult you're throwing at this creature?
I just called him horny.
He's very horny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a -3 status penalty to perception and will saves, 1 minute. Yeah, you throw him off entirely, apparently.
Yeah, and we'll see if he throws a retort back at me as an action on his turn.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll take that. -3 to perception and will saves, guys. Make the most of it if you've got anything that makes him do a will save.
Yeah. Bizarrely, this skeletal giant minotaur certainly seems put off by your little quip there. Is not going to reply. He will on his turn. Yeah, he immediately, as he turns, he hears what you say, Ufrid, and then you see he charges straight towards that door where you're all stood.
Brace.
Takes up some pace, starts running in your direction. And as he does, he lowers his head slightly and starts driving those horns forwards towards you, Kays.
I'd like to cast No.
Which is a hit.
I would like to Retributive Strike.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't. Oh, damn it! I need to. Apparently, I have to select the target first.
Oh, that's cool. I can still put the resistance
Yeah.
on there.
So if you would do that.
Yeah. So yeah, he does hit you, Kays, for 18 damage, which is 14 thanks to Tunk sort of stepping up and just helping you sort of avoid some of that. I believe you get to strike back as well.
I think it might be more. I think it might actually be 6 because I have Shining Oath. Sworn Oath to put the undead to rest. You gain the following edict, blah 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 blah. Your Retributive Strike gains +4 circumstance bonus to damage against undead.
So that's when you attack with it.
Oh, is that when I
Yeah.
attack it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll get plus.
Oh yeah,
4
okay,
damage
yeah,
deal.
you're quite right. I apologise. I'll shut up.
Which is coming next, right?
Good.
That is indeed coming next, I guess, because I
Yeah,
get
he
to do it.
drives forward, hits the horns into you, Kays. Orin's able to just put his shield in front of you and stop a little bit of the damage. You still take a hit for 14 damage. Then Orin, you can counteract.
I will counteract. Is swinging up the Morning Star. And I can add a +4 circumstance. No, that's to damage, not to the attack. So, not to the attack. Roll, I guess. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna hero point that as well.
Yeah, use them up now.
Worth it.
That was worth it. So then I will damage.
17 AC.
And now I can add a Shining Oath, which I can just tick on. Lovely. There you go. Have 14 damage back.
Nice, yeah. You hit him back. He takes 14 damage from that. Yeah, so he drives forward. He gets the 14 damage on Kays, and then you just swing. You lift up the shield, then swing the Morning Star upwards at him, and hit him back for just as much damage in revenge. he will
As long as
then,
Case has got more hit points than he's got, it'll be fine.
as he pulls back the horns back from you slightly, Kays, he just lets out this sort of like this massive sort of exhale from its sort of dead nostrils of the skull, and it attempts to demoralize you.
Oh wait, what does he do to demoralize him?
What does he do?
Shouts at him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How's he-
he's just like snorting at him.
Can I counter performance?
Oh, let's have a look. Auditory. Yeah, this is an auditory visual effect, I would say, definitely.
So I can just play very loud music in Case's ear?
Yeah, to calm him down, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I think do I roll as well or something?
Roll a
I
performance
make a
check.
performance check, and he can choose to use either that, the better result between that and the saving throw. I've never found a use for this yet, so I'm just excited that this might be
Oh,
one.
sorry. This isn't a saving throw. Demoralize.
Oh, I
is
thought
a
you
check.
saved. I thought you saved against demoralize.
No,
Sorry.
he's demoralized. He does a check against Case's DC rather than Case
Fine.
saving against him.
Fine.
Put your
Whatever.
music away. For what it's
I
worth,
still play.
Case, you stand tall. You are not intimidated by this creature at all. That takes 2 of its actions. For its last action, yeah. So it's gone round. It's hit those horns at you, Case. It will then attempt to swing its glaive, this massive glaive, just in your direction as you sort of hit it, or it swings back at you.
Yeah, that's
Which is
just a hit.
bang on
There's
the hit,
nothing I can do about that. And I
10 damage. You have got the shield if
Ouch.
you want to block that off, I guess. I forgot.
can I do that? I thought because I've used my reaction.
Oh, yeah, you
Or-
used your reaction already, didn't you? Yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes 10 damage. Case, yeah, you have this giant creature stood up ahead of you. What would you like to do?
I've kind of forgot to trigger my reaction, I guess. But
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, take it as part of that turn. Like, all that's just happened. And yeah, your action's still there. So yeah, it takes your reaction before your turn starts. You can certainly swing.
okay.
Yeah, that's a hit. You can roll damage on it. Nice. Takes a very minor 2 damage from that.
Oh.
Ooh. Shite.
Now is your turn, proper Case. That was your reaction. Your reaction refreshes. It's actually your turn now.
Okay. I'm gonna faint it.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Nice. That is a critical success thanks to the Bon Mot on that creature already.
Oh yeah, I knew it had use.
Yeah, Kays, you gain panache. Yeah, and it's off guard against your melee, everyone's melee attacks, I believe. Oh no, just you, isn't it? Yeah. It's off guard till your attacks until the end of your next turn, Kays.
That's quite good actually.
Ooh.
Big hits, boys. Big
Hit
hits.
shit.
That is also a critical hit.
Finish him.
I'm assuming this was a finisher you were going to declare.
Yeah, I clicked finish. Yeah.
That's fine then, that's cool.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. And yeah, that was a crit thanks to it being off guard, so that has paid off.
Fucking get him, boys.
Yeah,
He's not feeling good.
So you as it sort of stands in front of you, it does that massive snort. You sort of throw it one direction, sort of go towards the left, dodge to the right, swing the dueling sword perfectly, and get a slash on it for 15 damage.
Nice.
Wow.
You do have an action left, but that was a finisher, so you can't do any more attacks this turn.
Uh. Hmm. Wait, do I have the grapple thing? I think I took that, didn't I?
You want to try and grapple this thing?
Oh yeah, I took Titan Wrestler. So I can grapple it, right?
You can attempt to grapple it, yes.
I'm gonna attempt to grapple it. Is that the one that like makes it off guard for other people or something?
If it's a success, it's grabbed until the end of your next turn, which excuse me, it makes it hard for it to do other things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, doesn't it have to roll a flat 5
flat
check
check,
any rolls
yeah.
to do anything?
Yeah.
Is there one that makes it so it can't?
If it's grappled, it would not be able to move, so you would be holding it in place.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Sure, go for it.
Oh,
That one's a little
Close.
bit harder, unfortunately. Yeah. A good try though. You can always hero point it if you want.
nah,
Fine.
not yet.
I would say it's a good turn in general case.
Yay.
Orin.
I will try and follow up on Casey's good work. Again, just just swinging forward with the Morning Star.
Nice, that's a hit.
That's a hit. Oh, sure.
You got damage.
Oh, not great damage.
Takes 4 damage.
Yeah, it takes. It only took 4. Interesting. Or is that because I only rolled
You only
badly?
rolled 4, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fair then. So it is taking the full bludgeoning.
It's resistant to slashing, but it's taking
Yeah.
the full bludgeoning.
Yeah, because the Morning Star is agile, so I can turn it into piercing if I want to. Apparently,
You can.
I think I have to declare it during the attack, or certainly before the damage roll. But
yeah.
anyway, I think one action. I think the second action I shall do it again.
Okay.
And nowhere near as good. I really shouldn't do a second attack. And then as my third action, I am going again to raise my shield.
Cool. Okie dokie.
When I get to the bit where it actually lets me do that, there is shield raise. Okay.
Bunk.
Oh no, that's not.
Did we lose Bunk for a moment?
Hello, sorry.
That's right.
I want to draw my sling.
Yep.
I will put away my wand.
Yep.
Then I need to load it, which is an action. How does one? Where's the load action? Oh, is it here? Is it somewhere? Reload, and then strike.
This gives the bonus of your personal antithesis, doesn't it?
If it hits,
Yes, it hit. Yeah.
it does hit. Yes, it does get +3.
Nice.
So 5.
Yeah, it takes 5 damage. So yeah,
Cool.
let go of the sling bullet, just get perfect shot. Even with a little sling bullet, it does more damage than you would expect thanks to your thaumaturgical skills.
Little sling bullet does more damage than the Morning Star that I just clobbered it with.
Well, you should be more like your brother.
Yep, I know what to hit.
You're not my mum. Shut up.
Winterberry, you're up again.
Cool. I am just gonna copy. this one and I'll do a
Anything
hit.
Monk can do.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's a hit. Courageous Anthem paying off there again.
It's top tier, I'm telling you.
nice. Yeah, he takes 5 damage from that. Another sling doing the work against this giant.
And then my next action, I'm gonna try and distract him
Okay, yeah,
by creating a diversion, right?
you can do that. Yeah, you distract him and you are now hidden, so he can't see you currently.
Is that a win?
No, I thought I was going to distract him so he gets minus on hits. I was
No,
like,
creating a diversion, it makes you hidden, so he can't see you.
he can't see me now. Oh, okay. That isn't what I expect it to be.
Well, at least everyone on the front line doesn't have to worry about him attacking you now.
Yeah, I'm... Everyone just thinks I'm a pot plant.
Ufred,
That's me.
that's you.
How exciting! I'm going to do a thing. I don't have to take an action to do my anthem because it carries on for another 2 rounds. So, I guess I'll do some stuff. This thing looked like it was taking damage from bludgeoning, wasn't it?
Mhm.
So, I am going to... does it look like there's broken table behind this thing, right?
Yeah, there's looks like broken table and chairs. Yeah.
Amazing. I would like to attempt to seesaw the longest plank of broken table wood I can to smack it in the back of the head using telekinetic pressure.
Sure.
I think that works.
Yeah.
Roll. Hits. Thank God.
Yeah, you
Only just. And then roll for damage. That is not ideal, but that is roughly average. Oh,
It's enough.
Oh,
Yeah, as everyone else is sort of doing their thing, you use your telekinetic sort of powers. You get that piece of wood from the table, it just comes up, bang, smacks the Minotaur on the back of the head, and does it with enough force that the head just rolls off, lands on the floor, and the bones crumple down into a pile in front of Kays and Orion.
well, now I feel left out. I have a third action to use.
Oh, I'm sorry. As a group, you earn yourselves 60 experience points each.
wow. That's quite a lot.
Well, it only took you two having to get hit a little bit. Like,
Alright. Yeah,
worth
well,
it. I'd do
Orin-
that again.
Orin sort of pushes the head slightly with the end of the morning star, and just to make sure it's actually dead. I guess it was already dead. I don't know. And then says that the light of Lathander will banish the darkness, and then turns to look at Kays and says, "You fought well again. Allow me to heal you." And reaches across, and I'll do lay on hands on Kays.
I was going to suggest for 2 crit successes in 1 turn, Kays, you can take the hero point for that particular fight.
Yay.
Spellcasting, there it is. Lay on hands.
Oh, I'm currently sitting at 2 hero points. I assume I should be at 1,
Cost.
so I will get rid of 1.
Oh yeah, I thought I'd reset everyone. Maybe I did not.
I'm going to go and eat some sunlight.
Oh, it looks like when I went to reset everyone to 1, I actually added 1 to everyone.
Oh,
So
nice.
Bunk should be on 1. Orange spent his. Yeah, now it looks correct. Yeah. So Kays has got 2. Tunken, Forest, Winterbury have none.
Are you good to go in that room now?
If you're feeling brave.
I was going to ask the people in front of me.
Yeah, I think so. We'll sort of step in.
I'm gonna go and eat some sunlight.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Sunlight acts as food for me.
That giant, obviously, it had the large glaive which it drops to the ground. And it did also have some sort of plate armor mixed in with the piles of bones which are sort of left there on the ground as well.
First thing, look around the room. Look for anything more that might any other piles of bones. Leap out of this.
No, you don't see anything else particularly. If you want to spend some time searching thoroughly, you could do, but it's a pretty open room. I mean, other than the broken table in the middle, the room's pretty featureless otherwise. The items that were on that creature, the armor and the glaive, are in that token if anybody does want them.
I'm going to take a handful of bones,
Yeah, yeah.
ones which are really important for a creature, but not that big.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know which ones exactly.
I'm sure with a bit of time to look around, you can find the perfect ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take a handful of vertebrae. That'll
That's
start.
a good idea. That's a good
In
shot.
fact, maybe it might be vertebrae. But the idea being that it can't reform anymore because I have its bones. But also, they might come in useful because that definitely counts as esoterica, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Might as well skeleton bones, definitely somewhere in the realm of weird shit that I'd carry in my pouch.
Oh,
I'll-
I'm gonna go and just touch Orin and say, the light of Jack Frost, your saviour, will heal you.
Your one and only god.
The one true god.
The coldness of his embrace. Does anyone want the glaive? I'm assuming no one can use it because it's large, and we're all not large.
You could use it, but you have like a disadvantage when using it. I think it's like a -2 penalty or something when you're using a large weapon or large on yourself.
I mean, it's pretty great. But yeah, I mean,
no.
it is 3 times the size of Bunk, so
It is a 7-foot pole.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about
it's-
Hayes?
The giant of the party.
Yeah, but also Case has a sort of glaive-looking thing in their picture.
Am I able to even use it?
You would be able to use it. But I think it would be. I think you would get. I think you'd have a -2 on attacks with it.
Would it be a what's it called? Thingy-majiggy for the finisher?
Oh, that's the point. Yeah, what does it need to be for finisher? Finisher.
Isn't it one-handed? I think, right?
Oh no, yeah, glaive wouldn't work for finishers.
Yeah. So. I mean, it's probably it has some value, and that plate as well has quite a lot of value by the looks
oh
of it.
yeah, it's worth just taking it and selling it. I think.
That plate
Can-
has a lot of
I don't-
value. That plate is very heavy.
Yeah. Can
Oh, yeah,
anyone,
it's
any of
bulk
us
4.
carry it at the moment,
Or do we leave it here to pick up on the way back out?
I think we have to leave it here and try and remember to pick it up
Yeah.
on the way back.
Because we will definitely remember
Well-
to do that.
Brother, what armor do you have?
I have basically leather.
Would you benefit from plate? Half plate?
Yes, I would benefit. It would improve my armor class. I think there's a balance between. It reduces my dexterity bonus. So
bear in mind again, this is large half plate armor.
Yeah.
This is a large.
yeah,
creature.
and it would not fit. It would not fit both of us if we wanted to wear it together. So possibly could get it refashioned or something
I was
like that.
thinking more, but I was thinking about wearing it as it is. I was thinking about taking it to a blacksmith and getting it
Yeah.
remade. But the materials
It-
aren't worth it.
Certainly, it's worth considering.
I can hold it for now because I have enough what's it called? I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you can just about carry it, Case. I think you're the only one.
I absolutely cannot carry it. Not even a little bit.
Case is
Yeah.
traveling light.
Yeah, if you want to carry it, Kays, that would be cool. Otherwise, we can come back and get it. I mean, worst case is we'll forget or someone will steal it. And...
Yeah, I'll carry it. Have I got it? Hold on. There you go.
Oh no, I tell a lie. Case, it's too heavy for even you. Actually, yeah, I've just seen it. You put it on, you just become massively encumbered. It is really heavy.
I thought it said it was 4.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. That is. Yeah, so that is. So it has a bulk of 4, but because it's large, it doesn't show it well on the loot tokens. A smaller creature, it's twice as heavy for. It's 4.
Oh wow!
It's
So
4 for a creature of its
So it's-
size. Yeah. So it's
so it's
actually
8.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
If you want to put it
Yeah,
back,
just-
Case, that's fine.
yeah.
I
leave
moved
it-
back for you in assumption.
Let's leave it in the stash.
We'll leave it there for now, and we'll come back for it if we can be bothered to carry it.
It's a giant
Can we-
Minotaur's armor.
Can we pick it apart and take individual pieces if not wearing it?
If you want to do that on the way back, like it's
On the
large,
way back,
it's,
yeah.
it's like it's a large solid piece. But if you want to do that, I mean, you could do it now, but you'd be having to carry it around.
No. I do it outside of this adventuring when we're on the way back. But
That makes sense.
yeah, we just like to cut it apart with where the leather straps are.
Tactically, should we wait here and properly tend to our wounds?
How badly are we damaged?
I'm okay to be. I'm okay. The cold blessing you gave me has pushed me. I'm within 4. But Kays looks more injured.
Case, want to just drink one of my potions that disappear at the end of the day anyway?
That's a good
That
idea.
could work.
Because we forget to
We-
drink them during the combat.
We
So
like
he
to
just
drink with
drinks,
Kays.
Healing potion.
Hold on, mate. What's the one that?
It's the extra of life minor.
Okay.
It'll have an eye next to it, meaning it will disappear.
Ah, okay. How do I drink?
A temporary item that will expire
That's right.
once the day finishes.
Nice. 4 healing for you there, Case.
And then we could just continue for now. But then again, it might have been an idea just how to like meditate for 10 minutes, so we've got maybe a lay on hands free if we need one in emergency heal.
I mean, tactically, that probably makes more sense. It's just whether do we actually want to spend the time doing that or just
Nah, let's keep going.
keep going. I kind of feel that we would keep going. The light, Sam, I will
Yeah.
dismiss that one or whatever. But I'll bring it so that I've got light again, just behind and above me.
Oh, so you're going to cast it again, yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to cast it again and have it, but and instruct it to follow me, or whatever the thing is. But yeah, so it's about 7 foot up, so it's above Casey's head as well.
No.
Slightly behind. Lovely warm light.
I will pocket my sling and pull up my wand again. So I've got a wand in one hand and the light crystal thing. What's it called? Everlight crystal in the other hand.
Yeah, that's cool.
I
You guys-
play Wonderwall.
You guys plan to carry on?
Yeah, I think so.
In
Kays, you coming to?
that case,
Open the door.
I'll give you all the chance to. I mean, I've still got your previous exploration activities on the sheet. If anyone wants to change what they were doing, otherwise,
I think I am
No,
continuing. I'm
set us
continuing.
back covering our tracks so nothing can follow us.
I'm continuing with defend.
Yeah.
Okay. If we're ready, I will open the door.
As you do so, as you sort of push against the door,
Mm.
you are able to open the door. It takes a little bit more force than you kind of expect it to. You kind of have to put your shoulder into it a little bit. It's almost like the door is kind of slightly swollen and like soaked with just like damp and age. It's the wood is slightly swollen, so it's a little bit stiff in the sort of door frame. And you sort of go to open it and then stop, have to just force it a little bit, but you are able to do so.
Excellent.
Yeah, up ahead of you, you can see an entirely unlit, other than the two sources of light in your party currently, there's just this entirely unlit stone corridor which seems to branch in two different directions.
To there. Oh, I think I can just see the end of the corridor at the top.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I'm just going to step up and.
I'm pretty sure that if
okay.
you hold your left hand out on the wall, then you'll get to where you started. So we share left.
It only works left, but not right.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I heard.
Yeah, and Oren, you can see, this sort of, you can see further down there's another one of these just wooden doors, just a few, about sort of 20 feet down the corridor.
Can approach it as quietly as we can.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, for a whole group, and then listen, see if we can hear anything.
Yeah, make a perception check, whoever's leaning up against the door, listening in.
You hear Wonderwall.
Secret.
Yes, it would be, yes. Yeah, Oren, you sort of lean forward, you usher Ufred to just quiet down one moment. Put the ear up to the door. You hear nothing. The only thing you sort of catch, you can just again hear that sort of faint whisper that you heard previously, sort of just in the background.
Yeah, this whole place is giving me the creeps.
I said maybe.
Look up at Kay's. Should we open the door?
They nod.
Nice. As you sort of open the door and look out into this hallway ahead of you, again, there's this another sort of stone hallway, no light source at all. Quite messy. There's like wood and metal chains strewn all over the ground. You can see immediately there's a set of double doors just to your left. The other thing you can spot even through the darkness, just up here, further along the corridor, out of the light source, you can't really see any detail, but there's a slight green glow. Looks like a wall up there is actually glowing, possibly.
Orin does that sort of weekend soldier thing and kind of sort of K's slightly and then taps and then points forward and does some hand signal that probably means let's move forward slowly, but as he's never explained any of them to anyone, it's not really going to be very clear. And until that thing reveals itself, going to move forward slowly. Hopefully Kay's keeping pace.
Yeah,
I'm going to start by following this left-hand wall.
Yes, there's a double door there. As you get to that sort of point, or as you sort of pull forward a little bit, your light source is now lit up. You can see that green light is actually, there's another door on the left at the end of this sort of corridor, which has just got this sort of ethereal green glow, just sort of almost leaking underneath the bottom of the door, as if something's just shining through the door slightly.
I'll point over to it, and then. What, this pile of stuff? This is just bits of wood and things like that.
Yeah, actually, there's kind of you can see there's a lot of wood. There's a few pieces of metal. You can see mixed in a few what look to be there's a few pieces of metal look almost like cogs, like some kind of machinery, but literally just a couple of odd bits. There's no complete sort of item there or anything. Looks like it's just kind of a mess of items been left there.
As we go past this, I'm just going to I'm going to step round it rather than through it, and then look back for Case to be keeping up with me. Come on, Case, keep up.
Yeah, as you come round to that, so you can see there's that this door up in the sort of left corner of the room has that green ethereal glow just leaking through it. There's another wooden door just up ahead of you which leads forwards, and then through the limited light you have, you can see further down into the corridor. The corridor down that way, it's like a long hallway. There's like a bit of a vaulted ceiling. It sort of arches upwards slightly. You can see there's like a broken like metal bracket across the ceiling, just a little bit further down. And again, just all over the floor, there's like these pieces of like just rotten wood, a few bits like twisted up metal.
Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna wave at that door with the glow on it, and sort of say fairly quietly, "Don't get too close to that." And then sort of step round to there. Then just gonna say to Case, or say to everyone, stay there a second. I'm just gonna creep forward, just to basically spread the light a little bit more. Oh, it goes on forever. Zoom out a bit.
Probably going to go in a circle back to where we were.
Just want to get to the. Oh.
Yeah, as you sort of as you come down this way, you find another door now on your, as you're sort of heading down your right hand side there. There's another door just leading off this hallway.
And I guess we keep going down. I think Tunk is getting slightly stretching out ahead of the party as he's getting perhaps a little bit braver.
Oh, Joe, what I can do actually.
Mm-hmm.
I should have done this last week. If you guys want to set up your marching order as you are quick.
Basically, as we were order in, kind of, I'm guessing.
I think Kays is further up.
Kays was keeping flank with me most of the time.
Yeah. And then I think it's Kays and Tunk at the front, and then us three somewhere milling around together at the back.
That's fine. One sec. I think this will work. Right, Bunk, as the leader of the pack, try moving downwards slightly now. I believe they should all just follow you in formation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I figured it might make all this sort of thing a bit easier.
Bloody glorious, isn't it?
And I think as Tunk turns around corners, it will even respect that. I think. It certainly did when I was messing around with it, so we'll see.
Let's find out.
Yeah, and again, you've got another sort of like
Just going on
like
forever.
another metal beam bracket just hanging across the ceiling above you as you head further down this hallway. Yeah, this hallway stretches out quite some distance.
Should we go on, or are we going too far? Should we go back and look
We're
at
going
those
to go
doors
in
that
a
we've
circle,
passed?
go back to the start soon.
We've gone past that.
No, I feel like it's a circle room, so it's going to be connected. In a minute, it's going to go left again, and then it's going left again. It's going to go back to where we were.
Who's got that map of? Who's got Boss Scrong's
I was
map?
going to say, I've just had a look at this map that we picked up from what Boss Scrong drew, and
Yeah.
I think if we carry on this way, we may end up to the mushroom-eyed people.
Yeah,
Which
think
I guess
go
was
back
where
and
we-
open the doors.
That's where we wanted to go anyway. Apparently, there's some stairs down up towards the top of, I think, where we are. But I think we keep going and see what we
No, we
find.
want to open those doors to see, like, it's going to be pointless if we go back to, like, a tiny room.
Oh, I don't know. I think we little doors on the sides. That potential for things to like jump out at us and stuff, isn't it? That's a bit scary.
Yeah, but, like, if they open, we could end up being trapped in between two sets of doors open and being surrounded.
I mean, I do see your point of view there, mate. That is well.
You don't want to be stuck
I'm not
between
sure.
two people and be a sandwich villain.
Yeah, I think we've gone far enough down. I think we should go back.
Don't look at
Oh,
it.
Go back and check the doors.
I disapprove, but whatever.
What does what do you think, brother?
I think we should have started with the first door on the left.
Yeah, but we've got to.
You can't get lost that way.
Come on, let's back up. Oh, nice. I wasn't expecting it to do that.
Oh, it doesn't like it when someone climbs the wall, though. Let's bring Winterberry back.
No, but that is good. That is
It's
really good.
it coped with it pretty well. I like the way that Winterberry follows quite a bit later. I think that's
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
that feels kind of accurate. Oh, that was possibly not the best path.
It might not always be perfect, but it's semi-effective.
Yeah. So these doors rather than the green one. Yeah, let's listen at these doors. Let's open these doors. Get to here and
Yeah, make another perception check for me. Yeah, lean up again, listen out. That slight whisper again, just in the air. Otherwise, nothing.
okay, gonna open this door.
Yeah, you get the same thing again. The doors, they're slightly swollen again from damp and age, but you sort of push against them a little, you open them up. You can see there's a long corridor ahead of you. From what you can see with the light currently, there's two sort of alcoves on either side up ahead of you. And looks like there's, in each of these alcoves, there looks to be like a stone plinth with some kind of diorama on it. You can't quite see the details in the light without getting closer.
In we go.
Yeah, and as you do sort of step in a little bit closer, you can see each of those two alcoves. They've got looks like to be like a stone diorama of a city, and the one on your left. You have a look. You sort of you can see it looks like there's a city with almost looks like there's a massive wave, almost like a tsunami about to sweep over the city in this sort of carving, in this diorama. And then the one on the right, as you look over that direction, you can see there's what looks to be, it's almost like the city is just a light burning. There's like little flames carved into the buildings and the general just sort of layout of the city.
This is going to take us to the building that's across the water where that little guy was reading a book.
Yeah, I think you could be right. I was going to say someone's got a 3D printer and has been doing dioramas. Just looking at these, do the cities look familiar? Easterbrook?
Let me get for you. Anyone that wants to try and ascertain that can make for me a. Where's the right one? There we go. Society check.
I would abstain because I don't think it's something I'll know about.
That's fair.
I don't want to risk having a good role and suddenly having to pretend like I do know about it.
I'm going to pretend I didn't know. Maybe I read it in a book.
Oh wow, you guys. Yeah, you sort of have a look over, trying to sort of ascertain is that Estabrook? None of you are confident here to say one way or another.
Something you've learned about Orin is that he's very proud of having lived in Estabrook for a while, so he's pretty confident. It's obviously not. You recognise it. Okay. Keep moving forward then.
Yeah, I mean, you could try and get closer to have a closer look again if you want, but yeah, it's hard to tell. It's your knowledge of Estabrook. It's a stone diorama.
Try and get closer. That's
yeah, as you step forward, you can see there's another two of these plimps. You can see it, another on your left, another one further up ahead of you. This one here on the left. There's kind of on the base, the city, the floor of the city, and carved into this particular diorama. There's loads of cracks, tremors, like holes. Almost looks like maybe like the after effects of an earthquake or some kind of mass damage. It's just like there's just kind of holes and scars all across the floor, the ground of the city. And that one up forwards ahead of you, you can actually see there is a giant monster that towers over any of the buildings in the city, just sort of towering over it.
Godzilla. Is it the same city each time?
Yes, the dioramas look identical, but each with some kind of different situation or emergency taking place. Yeah, as you turn the corner, Case, you spot there is one more of these down the right-hand side.
Could this be something that Bella Cora built? You know, because she was ejected from Estabrook, and so some sort of revenge thing.
As you do turn around, this last one, you can actually see so it's another stone diorama, but there's actually a few flickers of blue light, just small illusions you can see dotted around the diorama.
Sorry, small what?
There are small dots, like flickers of light around the diorama you can see, but it's hard to kind of make out what they are, any kind of pattern to them.
Does it want? Yeah, I think this might actually end up putting. All right, move closer to it.
Step forward and take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a little bit closer now. You can actually spot there are these few blue flickers of light. You actually notice just off to the side there's another small building off to the, so you got like the city diorama, and then a good sort of maybe half a foot away, so almost like separate from the diorama itself. There's what looks to be a small version of the Gauntlet, a small sort of tower, and yeah, there you can see there are flickers of blue light all around the place. As you sort of lean in a little bit closer, you can see these flickers of blue light actually take the shape of what look to be kind of slightly cliched looking ghostly spirits just dotted around the city, terrorizing the city.
So if that looks like, does it look like the Gauntlet Keep, or just the tower bit?
There is just a tower there, and the tower also has a faint blue light coming from it.
Fascinating.
Whoa! Who's deleted all the stuff from my session notes? I'll kill you.
I'm assuming that was you. Oh, did I do all that?
I blame Phil personally.
It's possible. I deleted the top bit. I don't think I deleted the date. I didn't delete the date because I even set the date correct. Anyway, well done for putting it back. Okay, any... This is weird. What are you doing over there, Winterbury? There you go.
I was just having a look.
Although, again, that's the inner Elwyn. He's like leaping from shadow to shadow.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
I guess listen at this top door, the one I'm next to.
Sure, make a perception check for me.
Doop, doop, boop, boop. And get K's to do the same at the bottom one.
Yeah, Kate, do you want to have a go? Do you want to join in and assist?
Sure, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. La la la. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
You can make a perception check?
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to make it. Oh, I'm dumb. Never mind.
Ace will tell you when he makes a check.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Do I do it private?
Yeah, it'll be a secret one, yeah.
Okay.
Nice, yeah, you both place an ear each to the door. Orin, you hear nothing again. You can just hear, you can just about hear that faint whisper, but it seems to have dissipated quite heavily. You can barely hear it at this point.
Oh, that's ideal.
Case, you hear a lot more. You can just about hear that whisper as well still, Case, but again, sort of dissipated and gone away. But you can hear, there appears to be some kind of movement on the other side of this door. You can hear what sounds to be just like a little pitter-patter noise, like a small sort of something hitting against wood, almost like something darting over wood or walking across a wooden surface.
I'm wondering if Orin's partly deaf.
Yeah.
You want to go back and
It's-
pull those all doors again now?
if you are next to Bunk just going on about the latest thing he's just found, after a while you start to wear out. You can only listen to so many words in your life, and if you're Bunk's brother, you've listened to a lot of them.
I'll be able to listen to more.
Kays, are you going to indicate you can hear anything?
I make a little like platform with my hand, and then I make like a walking thing that indicate
Well,
that
let's
there's
walk the plank.
walking. No.
Should we? So there's something there. So do we open that door? Is it? Did you think it was coming towards us, Case?
Did it seem like it was?
Didn't sound to be Case, no.
I shake my head.
What do we think, people? Oh, golly, that's not what I was expecting to happen.
Let's just go in.
Yeah, it might
Fine.
go on your
Well-
side first if it's further away on the bottom door than the top door.
Go through the top door first, then.
Yeah, the
The-
left one. We stick to the Wiser brothers' words.
I'm trying to get the party to reform itself.
Oh, I broke it out quick
Oh,
while
did-
you were
ah.
positioning yourselves around doors.
That explains. No, well, what's actually happened is I've still Orin has still been ordering them around in the thing, and they've just stopped. They've stopped paying any attention. Okay, I'm going to open this door. Then are we all okay with that?
Yeah, you open up that door. This room is it's quite a large room, a relatively low ceiling. The first thing you spot, is the thick layers of webbing all around the room. The second thing you spot, there is a large cross-shaped table in the center of it. Very large. This table is large enough that you could I'll move over quick so it looks like you're trying to move. Yeah, you could probably comfortably sit sort of 10, 12 people around the table this size. This is a large table. But all around the table, the walls and floors, there's these like thick layers of webbing all around the place. And you spot Tunk in your... There's no light source in the room. Again, with your light spell, which you've got up, there is a creature sort of squatted on top of the table. A rather horrid-looking creature. As the door opens, you see it immediately stands up. As it's squatting on the table, it stands up and squares its shoulders a little bit. Do any of you speak Aklo? I think.
Hello.
I was about to say, I believe somebody does. Yeah, it is.
Pretty sure I do.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ufrid, as this creature sort of stands up, it speaks, and you're the only one that understands as it speaks.
Delightful.
It talks in this slightly slow tone and says to you, "Bow down before the king of the Ghost City and present your offerings."
I turn to the group and I say, they think they're a king, I think, and want an offering. And then I start humming the Spider-Man theme. I mean, I obviously, Jake recognizes the creature. Do I, Uthrid, recognize this creature? Considering I seem to know what it's speaking.
Yeah, any of you would recognise the creature in general. These are not entirely unknown creatures. This creature is a web lurker, also sometimes known as etacaps. They are a kind of horrible hybrid between humanoids and spiders, and they normally quite actively kind of cultivate, I suppose, such creatures as their followers, companions, minions.
Just thinking back to the description of the mushroom eyes, this doesn't feel. The leader is a priest with mushrooms for eyes that can do things to your mind. This doesn't seem to be the same thing, does it?
No, I don't think so.
Can you ask it what it's doing here?
I will step forward, and I do my best. I know how to kind of pretend to be with nobility, so I do my best gracious bow towards the king.
Very kind.
And I say, Your Grace, we are but humble adventurers. We were not aware of your presence in this place. What may we do to please you?
You see, initially seems actually maybe slightly surprised that you're able to reply in the same tongue. And then it answers you. It says, the Ghost King demands offerings. What do you have to give to me?
He wants an offering. He asks what we have to give to him.
I got a small round of applause.
What about one of these berries?
That's a great idea.
I'll take the fruit berry from my belt pouch and give it to Uthrid.
Okay.
As he can see you handing something to each other, this creature just scurries forwards on the table a little, and he looks at you again. He says, "What are you saying to them? What are they saying?"
I bow again. Apologies, Your Grace. They speak not the delightful tongue of our people. we offer this gracious gift of a delightful and magical fruit that can restore life to those who are injured. And I hold it out in my hand.
He scurries just slowly forwards on the table towards you. As he gets to the end, he's stood on the table, so he sort of towers above you quite significantly, and he squats back down. And then he reaches out his hand, and you can see the hand has these the hands just have two fingers, one of which has a sort of long claw, and the other is an exceedingly long claw, probably about 2 foot in length. And he just rolls the hand out slightly and holds it out for you to pass over this item.
Yeah, I place one of I place the elixir of life berry in the king's hand.
And he takes the berry immediately. He sort of pulls back very slightly from you. You see him look over it. He sniffs it. And you see he stands back up again. And the shoulders square out again a little bit. And he says, your gift is accepted. And for your next act of gratitude, you can polish my claws.
Fuck's sake, that's rude. But I don't understand what he says, so that's okay.
I give a thumbs up to Oren. Like, it's going great. Your Grace, forgive me, but I have no polish on me.
Your clothing will suffice.
Go on.
And he sits down on the edge of the table and lays out one of those long claws in your direction, stops just a few inches from you, and you see he sort of nods slightly at you.
Well, as any true gentleman would, I do have obviously a napkin, a little hanky. So I will pull that out of my pocket. And I go, this claw requires polishing, Your Grace.
He just nods.
And I will take a step closer and begin to, I guess, like, try to clean part of the claw. As I am, I'm going to ask a few questions.
Sure.
While this is happening, I would like to. Can you ready actions in this game?
Yeah.
Cool. I will grip my wand closer and get ready to fling magic at the first sign of it doing any sort of bullshit. I figure probably won't light a fire.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Is anyone else doing anything?
No. Well,
As
standing.
you begin polishing at this claw, he sits there and looks at you as you do. He seems quite content currently.
Please tell me, Your Grace, how does one so incredibly powerful as yourself find themselves down here in these halls?
I made my way bravely down into the home of a great beast. I made my way through and found this corridor of delightful illusionary cities. And I felt my calling to be king of the ghost city.
Right.
There was... my curiosity got the better of me. One of those cities that struck me, left me quite heavily damaged, which is why I've retreated into turning this room into my kingdom.
You say the city struck you, Your Grace. How did that happen?
Did you see them on your way in?
I did. I didn't realize they were illusions. or did I? And I missed that.
He tells you they look like stone cities, and the closer you get, the movement begins, the life comes to them. That's how they lure you in.
As I'm being told this, I'll turn to the rest of the group and go, apparently the cities have illusions or something on them, and there's ghosts or something. Maybe worth checking out. Just watch out, apparently one struck him.
Expertly translated there. Thank you.
What did he say about me?
He was just admiring your great claws, Your Grace.
You see, he looks over Uthrid's shoulder, he looks over at Bunk, and this horrible sort of face almost forms into a bit of a smile as he just nods in your direction.
I grip my wand even tighter.
But nah.
Dude, come on.
I mean, it's taken 11 sessions, that's pretty
I was gonna
impressive.
say,
Yeah.
I feel like that I've done quite well holding off on me.
Oh man, that got me so good though. I was not expecting it. Nice.
I continue to speak to the king, of course. And I say, Your Grace, if this is your grand kingdom down here, does this mean you have amassed treasures and delights untold in this room? I assume.
No kingdom would be without its treasury. Your fruit of healing shall take pride of place in my collection.
Understood. And as fantastic as it is to come and see you, Your Grace, and as delightful of a surprise as this had been, you're not actually who we came down here looking for. We're looking for some... We've had them described as mushroom-eyed people. You wouldn't happen to have run into any or known any.
And you see, as you say it, the 6 eyes on his head each go wide. I know the creatures you seek. You are friends of the Morlocks.
The Morlocks? We are no friends of them as far as I'm aware. We'd been asked to come and see what they were doing. What do you know of them, Your Grace? Please tell us and we can help.
Horrible, dirty creatures. They slink around in the shadows. They tinker with what has been left behind here. They'd have this room too if they could, but they can't take it from me. This is my kingdom.
Absolutely right.
But their leader rather thinks something of himself. He would love to move his throne into my kingdom, but that will not happen.
I mean, I think this is quite fortuitous that our paths have crossed, Your Grace.
There is something their leader has which would be a fine addition to my own treasury.
What's the ways?
I mean, if it's something we could obtain for you, Your Grace, we would certainly be happy to try to help.
You don't need to obtain it, it belonged to me. They have my gem.
Oh, I understand. This was a possession of yours. So I assume you would be doing your royal duty in putting out a sufficient bounty to pay those who would return it to you.
Everything down here is the rightful possession the king of the Ghost City. The reward for returning my gem would be your freedom.
Apologies, Your Grace, but I wasn't aware that we weren't free already.
As you say that, some of the webs around the room all quiver, move slightly, and the hand where you're cleaning that claw, he reaches the hand forward and actually he grasps your hand, and he says, "You wouldn't wish to tell me when you want to leave. Surely that would be the king's decision to make."
Oh, Your Grace, I can't see how we would ever be able to go deal with the mushroom-eyed people and collect you your gem to return if we weren't free to leave.
And you see, he looks over your shoulder, Ufrid. And then you see he looks around, he nods at Case, and he says, "You can send the big one. The rest of you can stay."
Unfortunately, Your Grace, I fear the big one would do very little to aid in this quest. Really, we do work as a whole package deal. We are quite the adventuring party when working together, but alone, any one of us is of no real use.
You appear to have misunderstood the command of your king. And then he moves his head forward slightly towards you. He says, "Tell me, do you think this webbing would be strong enough to lift a halfling like yourself?"
Forgive me, my lord, Your Grace, but I'm no halfling. How easily can I reach my bagpipes?
Yeah, you could reach around to your bagpipes.
I mean, can I? It's like a sense motive. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
To kind of see what he's indicating here. I think I have a pretty good idea anyway, but I figure I should roll a dice for the sake of it.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming, like usual, I've rolled like shit, but
It's a secret check.
it is indeed, yeah.
But congratulations on getting one of your very rare in this campaign so far crit successes.
Whee!
You pay a little bit of attention to his muscle movement, his slightly strange facial expressions. You get a pretty good feeling for his true intentions. This creature is absolutely threatening, warning, attempting to manipulate you. Has not been outwardly hostile or attacked you in any way, but you get a reading. It seems like it is on edge, even as you are stood there talking to it politely, polishing one of its claws, even with your handkerchief there. You can see its muscles remain like just tense. Any moment, it's ready to just spring. It's clearly not. It's not. Even though this feels like a comfortable situation where you just sat here doing this show of servitude almost, this thing is ready to pounce at any moment.
Oh, I don't like being the one in control now.
As you stop for a second, taking in the sort of expressions and the situation, he talks to you again, and he says, You'll send the cat now to get my stone back.
I turn my head and I guess I'll say to the rest of the group, I go, he seems to think that we're gonna do as we're told. And apparently we need to send Kays to go get his gem back from the mushroom-eyed people. I've tried to convince him otherwise, that we all go together. Doesn't seem too fond of that. So when I do the signal, I'm gonna suggest maybe we need to take care of the situation.
Did it listen to its command? Your pet.
Do I get any kind of like nod of recognition from anyone else in the party when I say that? Or does everyone just stare at me blankly?
When you say that, Orin, you can sort of feel Orin move the shield slightly and just adjust his feeling, his sort of.
I turn
his
back
stance.
to His Grace and I go, Your Grace, did you ever hear the story of the Incy Wincy spider? And then I just reach and grab the pipe on my bagpipes and blow the loudest note I can physically try to turn invisible.
Cool. What we'll do, we'll go into initiative. I appreciate everyone that's rolled initiative for me already. However, as you guys are dropping a bit of a situation on here, you'll be rolling with stealth rather than perception for your initiative.
Okay.
Because you guys are making the drop on this creature.
That's good, because I just rolled nat 1 twice in a row for initiative then.
I will get the two of you that roll to roll again. Everyone else can roll with stealth for their initiative.
Stealthy.
How do you do that?
Oh, good.
From the front page of your character sheet, you can, next to initiative, it defaults to perception, but there's a drop down. You can change it to stealth and then roll it.
Found it. Oh yeah, I much prefer the +2 over the +5, Sam. Definitely much better.
I'll be super stealthy anyway, because you know.
If you try to be stealthy, you know, it's on.
I mean,
how do I actually roll it? Click the.
Oh, it's saying I've already rolled initiative.
Yeah, same for me. So
That's fine. What I will
just
do-
take 3 off whatever I had before.
Just take 3 off. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're doing it that way, -1 off mine.
I mean, I'm also happy for the re-roll, so I guess it goes either way because I think
That puts you
I
at
rolled quite high.
19, and that puts you there. That's fine. So it actually doesn't make much of a difference. Winterberry's still bottom, and Tunk just moves behind Bunk.
Oh, I love the way that Uthrid is behind the Etiquette. That's nice.
It might have too good a read on you, it seems.
I was probably not paying attention, to be honest.
Hello, sorry, I was muted. I was very much ready with my wand, so
Yeah.
I got on first.
You absolutely were.
do I manage to blow my bagpipe before anything?
You do, yeah. So Ufrid, as this conversation is taking place, yeah, you manage to pull out your bagpipe, pull your hand away from the creature, pull out your bagpipe, and begin blowing. You do turn invisible, Ufrid.
I'm just very loud.
But you are very loud, yes.
But I'm invisible and loud, so it's fine. And he might be
Absolutely.
scared by my magic.
Everyone can hear you, but they can no longer see you. Yeah, Bunk. As soon as that happens, you are top of initiative.
Cool. So, given it a proper turn, before I do that, I'll exploit vulnerability just for.
Oh, and for some, as we've just passed the 60-minute mark, and for some solid role playing there, Ufrid, you can have yourself a hero point.
Hey!
I think he deserves it for that. Yeah. Success. So I get all those extra bonuses for Esoteric Warden. Quite nice. And
Doesn't have
I'd
any
like-
weaknesses. You would want your
Oh. Personal antithesis.
I forget the two words. Was it personal antithesis? Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought that I was expecting it to be weak to fire because it's sort of arachnoid, and most arachnids are weak to fire. But that's okay.
Yeah, so you obviously you guys you recognise this previously as a web lurker. You would the main thing that you would sort of remember about these in particular, Bunk, these creatures, they have very good low light vision, but they also have very good tremor sense. So even things they can't see, they tend to know where those things are around them.
I don't even care. It was fun.
Fantastic.
And also, if there's anything else you would like to know, particularly.
Yeah. Are they generally solitary creatures? Do they live in packs of several?
They tend to live alone in terms of web lurkers, but they tend to cultivate groups of followers of spiders and vermin.
I'm expecting to be some low level.
Yeah, but it would
Friends.
be very uncommon for it to have another web lurker with it. They kind of like to be the big fish in the pond.
How do they reproduce?
I dread to think.
That's a good answer.
That's in a book you haven't got to yet.
Flame magic.
Nice, yeah. So yeah, as you pull away Ufrid, begin playing the bagpipes. Bunk's already got a read the situation, flings magic, and this creature gets an opportunity to try and dodge out of the way. Which is a success, so half damage. Nice.
Take 3 damage.
Yes, half damage goes through on that.
Yep, and I'm done.
Lovely. Orin, you are stood alongside Ufrid as this horrible racket noise breaks
I
out.
am actually going to defer for now.
Yeah,
Orin is kind of looking at this big noisy invisible thing next to him. Once the noise gets away behind him, then he'll
You get delayed.
move away. But at the moment, he's getting ready to protect.
No sweat. Okay. I will. Yeah, do this quick. There is a it's like movement in the webs behind you, Orin. And a small spider reaches down and just immediately just reaches out and drops its fangs towards you and tries to pierce at you. Which is a hit.
Oh yeah, by quite a lot. That's annoying. Do I want to use unexpected shift? No, I do not wish to use unexpected shift.
No? Okay. So yeah, bites down it. As soon as you feel the movement, you turn around just in time to see it bite down at your neck, hits you for 6 damage.
Youch.
And can I get a fortitude save from you?
Yes. You can indeed. Oh. Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, you feel just this burning sensation as it does, and you become stupefied.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
It's a status penalty to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma-based checks.
Yeah. Oh, that's not so terrible.
Yeah.
I should. Tactical note to myself: I should have used my reaction because I would get it back when I then took my turn.
Obviously, if you want to drop it at the end of that creature's turn, you can. Delayed currently on you.
Yeah, no, I will stay delayed for now.
Okay. Kay's in that case, it is your turn.
I'll. Can I move to that one? I guess I can't.
What's that?
I was gonna. I can't flank it, can I?
Jump up on the table.
You
It won't let me.
Really?
Yeah, it's just open collide.
It's a table. You
Oh,
can't
looks
jump.
like I drew walls around the table at some point, but I'm not sure why because it's not exactly like you can't get up there. Go for it.
Uh,
Oh,
oh,
That was a failure, unfortunately.
okay. Oh, there go my good rolls.
As is that. Yeah, well, you've had your bit for the moment, for the night. Tunk, you staying in delay still?
no, I would like to underlay as he's done that. I'm going to ignore the little spider behind me, and I am going to attack the thing up on the table.
Yeah.
And then do some damage.
Nice.
Well, it's not dead. That's unfortunate.
Whoa, hang on.
What's going on?
Tongue
Tongue
took 10
taste.
damage.
Yeah, I managed to. I keep forgetting. I keep clicking myself after I click the creature.
It's all good. There you go. Yeah, put 10 damage through on that creature.
It's not too bad. Could I have? Why am I down to 20? Oh, because the spider bit me. That's fine. No, that's good. Okay. Do I wish to attack it again? Do I want to attack the spider? I'm going to spin round.
Yeah.
And attack the spider with my second attack.
Mm.
And then damage that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, a magic 4. Again, it doesn't die. And then as my third action, I will raise my shield. Although I am flanked, but still.
Nice.
Shield. Raise. Okay.
Cool.
I was thinking we were going to run away. Tunk will say. But
yeah. So this king of the Ghost City, he seems annoyed as you swing at him from behind there, Kays, and then Tunk as you swing the Morning Star to get a hit on him. He doesn't seem happy. However, he swings his head down in your direction, his jaws forward at you, Orin. And he turns at the last second, just bites out at the space alongside him. You are still hidden, so he will have to make a flat check to try this, but he's going to try to fang you.
That
yeah.
seems fair.
So you are hidden, but he's still able to go ahead and do it.
What a dickhead.
And he misses. As the
I'm
advantage
too quick.
So yeah, he throws the jaws out towards you, Bunk, then turns, bites towards the space where you are, Ufrid. You dodge just enough that he misses out. He then swings his claws round at you, Kays. Which is also a miss. And then he darts backwards on the table, runs along that table to the end, and you see sort of takes up a bit of like a defensive stance as he just dashes back and gives some distance between himself and you. There's an invisible bagpipe playing character who's now up.
Now, question.
Yes.
My magic. Are we in agreement that it gets cast by me playing music?
Yes.
So I can use my bagpipes and keep playing them to cast magic.
I would, yeah, I'm fine with that as long as I think it takes an additional action to keep playing the bagpipe for its effect as well.
I think that's fair. I'm gonna just try to play a courageous anthem from it,
Sure.
from my bagpipes. So I will linger it.
Can I rule that any courageous anthem on bagpipes isn't going to inspire anybody?
You don't know
If
how good I
anything,
am.
if
at
anything,
bagpipes.
it's a penalty to your teammates.
Look, you say that now, but you wait till I rock the bagpipes.
Think of the last post.
Yeah.
That's on the bugle. Ignore
I-
me.
That was
bagpipes
entirely
always
fitting.
bagpipes always get a reaction.
So I don't actually spend the focus point to cast it, but I do cast it still. So that's 2 actions we're saying, right?
Yes, yeah.
Cool. For my 3rd action, I'm gonna drop. Did you raise your shield already, Tunk?
Yeah.
Cool. So I will cast shield at K's.
Nice.
And I of course just continue playing my bagpipes.
As you do.
Mm-hmm.
You should leave.
There's some movement on the webs across the ceiling, K's, and then you see another one of these smaller spiders drops down alongside you, and immediately just throws its fangs towards you. And thanks to the shield spell that was just dropped on you, that is a miss.
Bloody lucky, aren't you?
And then it just takes an attempt to do it a second time. Which is even more of a miss. Winterberry, you're up.
Well, I can no longer see anything, so 10, 15.
Have you been in the dark behind that door for that entire thing?
I can see things, kind of. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
That's one action, another one to reopen
Just
it.
I
shuts the
did
door.
not mean to press that then. I was meant to be checking my distance. So I'm just getting the measuring stick out to see where I want to finish. I'm just going to continue plodding over here. Alright, one more forward. And I am going to throw an acid flask at his face.
Nice.
Sid. No, you're not. Oh!
Here, oh no, you haven't got one of them, have you?
I've got so many crits misses today. Once.
Yeah, it's not gone well for you, I'm afraid, today. That was your 3rd action, right?
Yeah. I'm guessing the crit fail doesn't do splash.
No, a fail still does splash damage. A crit fail is just like it doesn't even get close enough to do the splash damage. Yeah. Bunk.
Seems I can't really see the web guy. Web lurker? Is that his name?
Web lurker, yeah.
Yeah, that wow, and there's a spider there. I'm going to fling magic on the spider and hope that this is doesn't like fire.
Success.
Ooh.
Nice. Takes 4 damage.
Oh damn it! All of TV has lied to me. I'm gonna walk into here though, and that's enough for me.
Okay. This spider here will reach out, take a bite at you again, Orin.
This is yay.
That one's a miss. It will then take a movement to here, and then take a second bite at Bunk. which is also a miss. Kays, you're up.
Uh-oh.
Indeed.
I'll attack that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, I guess I'll faint it and then. Yeah.
Faked it, yeah. Nice. Yeah, you send it one way with a quick move, dart the other way. Nice, that's a hit. Damage goes through on that face spider, not face spider, face spider from. Oh, I think I'm saying K's and it rhymes. Yeah, you go through on that spider, slice through it with your dueling sword, and cleanly just get a really good hit straight through, and the spider just slumps down onto the table. You do have an action left, K's, but it cannot be an attack. Oh, no, you didn't use a finisher, did you? So it can be an attack, I guess. But
Oh, I did.
oh no, you did. Of course you did. Yeah. Sorry.
I thought I did.
Yeah, no, you did.
Should I move up to attack it? I don't know.
So well, that would be a brave thing to do, but
Would it?
well,
Can I go back?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Can I just not do anything?
Yeah. Totally don't have to use the
well,
third action.
you could. Oh no, you can't. I was going to say you could shout at demoralise, but of course you can't.
I think.
Have you got intimidating glare?
Hold on. Did I?
You can still attempt to demoralise it if you don't speak its language, but you'll get -4 to the check.
He can't. Yeah, he can't talk. So
Oh yeah, you'll just really, really demoralise it somehow.
I'll just. I won't do anything.
Let's go. Orin.
Need demoralize by like putting the blood of the dead spider across his face.
Shake, you're full of horrible ideas, but yeah, probably.
Okay. Hold on. Can I do that then?
Yeah, you can find a way to attempt to demoralise it. I mean, there's a wave of -4s to do it. Like, yeah, it'll be hard, but.
You need to select exactly one token to perform demoralize. I have.
If you got yourself selected, you target it and select yourself.
Oh, do I? Huh?
Now, target it, then just have yourself clicked.
Oh, there we go.
and wait for the roll.
Yeah, it's a success even with the lack of languages there.
What's invigorating fear?
Oh, well, you got when someone gets feared, you get bonuses, don't you?
Oh yeah, that's what that is. Yeah.
Hang on.
So does that trigger? That triggers when you scare someone. That's brilliant. I guess it makes sense.
Oh, Kaze, you're a Dark Field. I was trying to work out why you didn't get the -4. You're a Dark Fields Kitsune.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can demoralise it without sharing a language with it.
Oh, okay.
It's like you built it purposely, but obviously didn't realise that was a thing. You've got Invigorating Fear. When something nearby you gains a fighting condition, you gain temporary hit points equal to the creature's level or 3, whichever is higher. Do you want some temporary hit points?
Cool.
You gain 3 temporary hit points, Kaze.
Okay.
There you go. It is now your turn, Orin.
Lovely. Orin looks over towards the sort of the big boss, and the logical thing to do, the correct thing to do would be to tackle the biggest threat, but he knows there's that spider next to his brother, so he instead steps that way. And never went at the target, and then attacks the spider. That's not great.
This may be the last thing you've done for me since we reconciled.
And then I will attack it again as I manage to. Oh, good grief! Yeah, I'm not really doing a very good job of it. I'm obviously nervous, and as a final action, I will raise my shield yet again. And that's it.
Oh, did you not move?
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, yeah, I moved, so I can't raise my shield. Could you undo my raise the shield?
Sure. Cool. This creature on its turn will. It's frightened currently, isn't it, of UKs? So it's going to. Yeah, it will react to you anyway, Case. As you do that, it's going to. I don't know. Actually, yeah, you've kind of screwed that over, haven't you? Yeah, you can see as you sort of just shoot him this intimidating physical sort of stance, Case. The king of the ghost city actually seems quite frightened of you. He backs off into this corner, just ducks down into the sort of dark corner of the room, trying to sort of just escape from you and the other creatures currently in the room threatening him. Ufrid, it's your turn.
How exciting. I'm going to stop playing the bagpipes.
Shame.
And I will attempt another lingering composition. That is better. It's got a nice 3 rounds of this. And then as my other 2 actions, I'm just going to cast a phase bolt at this little spider out here. That's not great.
It's not great.
It's unfortunate. Yeah.
Reroll it. Reroll it.
I mean, I do have a hero point,
Reroll it.
and I did
Just-
roll a
You
6.
got 2
So do you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, you got 2, and it's. Oh, great.
That is worse. Can I roll it again?
You can only re-roll a hero point once on each roll. Yeah.
That makes sense. That is me done.
Okie dokie. In which case, Winterberry.
Has he gone invisible or is he just in the dark?
Yeah, you can still see him. It's just. In fact, actually, no, you can't see him. None of your light sources reached him. You guys saw him slink off down there. You can still hear him, I believe, but yeah. So he's concealed. If you try to attack him, there's like a flat check because there is no light source close enough.
I will try the flat check.
Sure. If you can still target him and roll an attack, and it will roll the flat check him automatically.
Throw a skunk bomb. People are not stood next to him, so I can do the flat checks.
Yeah, you can go ahead with it.
Make him smell worse than he already does.
Gosh. That's a miss, unfortunately.
The miss.
Oh, you can roll the damage because that will still do splash damage. So yeah, he takes the 1 splash damage. So yeah, you throw it with the darkness. It's a little hard to get a direct hit, but you you do hear the sort of smash of this as it sort of explodes, and you hear a slight sort of as it hits him. He also, because in his the splash damage, he has to make a saving throw for the skunk bomb. Which he passes. So he becomes sickened 1 from the smell of that skunk bomb.
I'm gonna reload my sling and just throw a sling but at him.
Yeah.
Minus loads.
Ooh.
Wow. What a bad place to get my crit.
Well, you definitely know where he is.
That's my go dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Bunk.
So I'm going to step away from the spider.
Mm.
And conveniently light up the other guy.
Nice. That's
But I will focus on the spider because he's annoying me.
Yeah. Cool. He will make his reflex save. Which is a success. But it should be 4 damage, not 8. My bad. That's 4 damage
Sad.
thrown in.
Sadly. And that's it. Done.
Okie dokie. Well, it is that spider's turn. He will, yet again, Tunk, just take a bite at you with its fangs.
Nope.
Which is a miss. Then he will dart over to here and take a bite at Ufrid.
What the fuck?
Indeed.
That's good. That's good. Because he didn't hit though.
I'm
Damn.
fast as fuck, boy.
Kate, you're up.
Don't know what to do. I'll attack this spider.
Sure.
Hold on. Needs to sub on. Oh, I'll just paint it again.
It's a failure, unfortunately. Nice. A crit hit.
Oh.
Not the best crit hit of all time, but it's still pretty decent. 8
Nice.
damage goes through on it, which is enough to kill it.
Okay.
Third action? Oh, no, it was free, wasn't it? Move. Yeah, move,
Yeah.
attack, yeah. Orin.
Do we retreat or do we push the attack?
I think we just take him out.
Okay.
At least get him to a point where he's hurting enough that he begs for mercy or whatever.
I'm in favour of that. So I will move
Take it out.
Horrible group.
down to here. I will use an interact action to kind of swap the javelin for the Morning Star, and I will fling a javelin at him.
Nice.
Oh, it wouldn't let me do that for some reason. So hang on. Do that. Select him again. Oh, it's because I haven't drawn it yet. Draw the javelin, and then fling the javelin at him.
Cool, cool.
And roll some damage. Is that damage right for the javelin?
You missed.
That. Oh, sorry. I saw the green have sickened, and I was overly excited. Sorry about that. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whether the damage is right then. Cool. And then as my third action, that's a move. Oh no, that is the third action. So it was a move.
Oh yeah, move, interact.
Weapons round. Yeah, done.
Cool. Okay.
That's me done.
Right, he's backed into a corner here. Proverbially and actually. He's going to. He's a bit low on options here. He is going to attempt to sneak. See if he can slink into these shadows a little bit. Or will he do that? I'm gonna have to just work. Yeah, no, he's going to attempt to sneak. Wow. Yeah, he sort of pulls himself back into the webs around him, trying to sort of like pull back. Rolls so horrifically badly that all of you look on as he comically pulls the webs around himself. thinks he's done a great job of it. Really, truly has not. And comfortable in the fact that you can't see him, he ends his turn. Ufrid, it's your turn.
He has actually disappeared. That's quite good.
Oh, He's really? A fair way away.
I think it automatically put the undetected status on, but it really should have because he got he rolled a 2.
I'm going to go to here. I think that's... Oh, that's the wrong thing. No, that's the target button. Don't want that. Yeah, 30 feet. I'm not doing well with this technology today. It's not going well.
If you ever want to measure distances, you can hold control and drag.
That is useful information to know now. Thank you.
Or if you put your arrow over it, it actually says the distance.
Or that.
And I would like to throw the leg of this enormous chair at
very
him.
big, isn't it? Twice as big as it should
A
be.
massive chair. It must have been for a giant.
Where the giant Minotaur lived.
Exactly.
That's what I assume.
Yes.
Oh.
It's a miss. Burn those points.
I've got it. We've only got 15 minutes left. Might as well use it.
You can roll damage.
Hey, max damage.
Nice. Yeah, you throw the chair as he thinks he's well hidden. You just swing the leg of that chair, just bang, just hits him in the head. He takes 13 damage from that.
Let's be done.
Winterberry.
I feel like I've been really shit at my throwing, so I'm going to run over and just stab him.
You were really seriously effective with those shears.
So, even though it says I've got my shears in my hands, I'm going to take an action to put it on because I feel like I can't carry a sling and the shears and pick up my bottles. So I'm going to do one action to actually put my shears in my hand.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Just going to stab him with the shears.
Nice. Yeah, that'll hit. Stabby stab. There's 4 damage through on him.
I cut his nails down.
Oh, they've just been all polished clean as well. But
Yeah. Just free magic.
let's get to reflex save.
I don't think I've not had a success.
Mm.
So my stat for damage should probably just be halved. That's probably a more accurate stat.
Yeah, probably roughly on average. Yeah.
Or like 55%.
4 damage. I do have the numbers. I'll check afterwards for what the success rates are. Yeah, 4 damage goes through for that.
Cool. And then I will. I don't really know. I don't know what to do. I like second my last action. There's like a demoralize.
Yeah, you can demoralize it. Yeah, definitely.
I can't. Well, I don't share language actually, so I can't.
You can. There's just a -4 penalty to it.
Yeah, I'll just do that. I mean, I don't really have anything to do. 1 second. So I'm even Stevens on the account on demoralize then. Apparently I'm +4. Too far, it says. Oh, it's too far away. Okay, I can't demoralize.
Yeah, was it 30 feet?
5, 10. All right, yeah, because of the modern thing, the way that we do the distances here. Is there anything else I can do? Not really.
You could take cover.
Yeah, take cover is the only thing you can do. It's nothing massively advantageous, I don't think, currently.
What kind of cover can I take?
You can like take cover behind the table or something.
Yeah, there's 3 options less the standard.
Oh yeah. You can get a standard.
Cool. Yep, that'll do.
Nice. Case.
Hold on. I'll just attack it.
Sure.
Hold on. Oh, apparently I won't then.
Not like that, no.
Oh, but I have a hero point.
You have 2 hero points, I believe.
I have 2 hero points. Oh wow.
It was better.
Yeah.
Third action.
I used double movement, right?
Where'd you start from?
I think you did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, right. Yeah. Cool.
Orin is going to. Oh, actually 35. How does that work? 20 feet to get to there.
Yeah.
25, 30, 35 feet. When I hover over there, it says 15 feet, 35 feet. I'm not quite sure what that
Because
means.
it takes you 2 movements to get there. So it's telling you the
Ah,
second
right.
movement is 15 feet movement for a
Ah,
total
right.
of 35.
No, I think I wanted the flanking, but I will do without the flanking. I think. Run up to.
Stop there before you do anything else.
Yep.
I've been waiting for somebody to go in that space. As you go into that space, you trigger a trap.
Yep.
The other 2 annoyingly both stood either side of it. It fucked me up. Yeah, as you walk into that space, you suddenly notice in amongst the webs there is a slight noose pattern which grabs out at your leg
Oh
as you do.
no, that's going to be so embarrassing. Oh, that hit.
That was a crit hit. That was a nat 20.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I will unexit shift, I think, because that came as a surprise.
Yeah.
Even though it uses up my reaction for the entire thing. DC 16 flat check, which I did not make, so nothing happens.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, you take 7 damage from that. And you are... as the noose triggers, it grabs you and pulls you up in the air, and you are now grabbed up in the air.
Great.
You can still make attacks.
Well, I kind of think I would have dropped the mace because I actually technically I haven't actually. I'd sort of. Well, I guess I'd stowed it in some way to throw the javelin, so I didn't have it in my hand. No, can I? Is there any way I can get out of this?
Yeah, you can make an escape action.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will. I will make an escape action because that seems like a better thing to try and do. Highest? Oh, this is.
It will always be strength or dexterity. It will choose your highest one.
Oh yeah, strength. It's chosen. Roll. Oh, you must escape. You must target before you attack. What?
It's because it's against the DC of something. Yeah. 1 second. Hang on. There you go. Target that little noose that's just appeared there.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Excellent.
You
Does that mean I then drop back to the floor?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
And I think my third action, so it's one action to run over, hoiked up in the air, manages to wriggle free, drops to the floor, and then I'll get up from prone.
Nice.
That's
success all round.
Not great.
Okay, well, this web lurker doesn't like the look of things much. He is going to swing his claws at you, Winterberry. Which is a miss. He then retreats back into the corner, and he drops down to his knees and he says, "The king of the ghost city will still accept your surrenders." Ufrid, it's your turn.
I was trying to see if I could think of a witty remark to say, but he's all the way in the corner, right?
He is.
Cool. I will play a courageous anthem. Does that automatically do it?
Yes, yeah.
Everyone but Kay's again.
Well, I don't know how. Case is definitely within range of it.
Oh no, maybe Kay's as well.
Yeah,
It's,
Kate's right, yeah.
yeah, weirdly, it's not on the
It's
not on the
showing up
character
visually, but
rondel,
yeah, it is on
but it
there.
is on his
Oh, okay.
initiative thing. Weird.
And then I will cast with a bit of disadvantage because of the distance. I'll cast another phase bolt, I think. No, we're doing another telekinetic projectile. It's better. Throwing a bit of rock and rubble off the floor.
Yeah.
And say the Ghost City King can quite frankly fuck off.
Whoa. In Aklo or Colin?
In Aklo. And I get what I deserve, to be fair. But I feel good about myself. That's what
Winterberry.
matters.
Alright, I'm guessing he just threw something at him. I'm gonna go and stabby. I feel like I'm laughing at old upside down man.
Oh yeah, I'm the only one that can understand him still, right?
Yeah, you are, yeah.
Yeah.
God. Go away, minus what?
Right, just hero points it.
I've got none.
Fuck.
Oh, you just hit him again in anger.
Sure.
What's it gonna be, another one? Ugh. Ugh.
Nice.
I feel like 2 crit misses I've dropped my weapon.
You and Phil were just trying to make things difficult for yourselves. I appreciate it greatly.
I feel like I'm too busy laughing at bloody the stepping in the obvious trap.
Success, so take half. Nice. Takes another 4 damage, and he calls out in Aklo again as that happens. Ufrid. He goes, "I'll still accept surrenders."
Do you hear that, guys? He wants us to surrender.
Never.
That's it for me.
Case.
Oh, I can't even see it anymore.
It's right in the corner here.
Oh,
I've done a very good job
Okay.
of making it hard to see.
yeah, apparently that. Okay, I didn't die.
Not yet.
Don't say that. What about?
Nice, yeah. As you see him sort of shouting over in Ufrid's direction, you're able to sort of distract him and feint one way. It's a hit.
Do something wrong, okay.
Oh, that's pretty decent.
Is it? Oh, never mind. I only.
It's 13 damage. I'll say it's okay. Yeah, and as you throw him off in one direction, you see he darts and dodges slightly, and then you just slice with that dueling sword. Case gets a clean shot right through the belly and the stomach of that creature, and the body just slumps forward, initially just meeting your shoulder, then down to the ground. For getting past that encounter, each of you get. Let me just double check the numbers on that. Yeah. 116 experience points.
Wow.
Oh,
Ooh, tasty.
fucking hell.
Well, it feels like we almost got past that without fighting at all. I thought we were.
Nearly. I tried.
You did quite a good job, to be honest.
Yeah, you did.
Well, we don't know you did a good job because we didn't
No.
understand it.
Well, that's true. Yeah, you just held hands with him for a bit.
Yeah.
Mm.
If
Jake
it
did
was
a good
other
job.
Ufrid, we
Who
wouldn't
did-
have had to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake did well. Uther did horribly.
As it sort of drops down, that stops. As you turn around, Winterbit, you're the first one to spot it. There's actually it's not even hidden. There's a slight glow coming from just underneath the table, built into the web. It looks like there's some stuff stuck to the bottom of the table, and you are able to find his
Ooh.
treasure of this
Ooh.
kingdom.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I haven't clicked it
Those are
yet, but I just want to say
reactions.
all as well.
Hi.
Yeah, I will let you decide what you want to do with those. That's probably a good time to call that a session.
Wow. Yes, indeed, that was really good.
Yeah, three good magical items there for you.
Yeah.
Do the sling bullets get used up?
They do, yeah.
Uh, still kind of cool though. Not like light as well. We like light.
There's a talisman in there which seems pretty good.
Oh, that.
Obviously one person faints all the time, and if it gives a bonus to it, pretty obvious who it should go to.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think Uthrid should definitely have that.
Yeah, I think so as well. That makes sense.
These are the actual in the adventure book items. It just happens that like there's some sling bullets for in a party with a load of slings and a item that works
And the-
on feint checks.
Oh god,
That's,
that does seem really good. Actually.
Oh, that's take it. So that would turn a successful feint into a critical feint.
Yes, so it either turns a critical
oh, is that-
failure into a failure.
oh, it's
or a
consumable.
success into
I
a
was to say it is only
Yeah.
one use, isn't
Yes.
it?
It's consumable. Yeah. Well, I guess maybe if it doesn't get used straight away, then it's you go and ask the tinkerer in the tree whether they can duplicate that effect or something. I don't know.
That's not
And that's so
But
cool.
yeah, that
You've
would be
got a
amazing.
character that can make talismans.
I can make talismans. I can't make this
Can you
Perfect.
learn it by studying it or not?
I don't know.
yes, yeah. There are ways to study items and learn the recipes of them as long as it's at the right level. And this is the level that Bunk would be able to learn. Yes.
Well,
Oh,
in which case, can I have
Seems
it,
like a
please?
yeah,
So
seems like
I
a
can-
very helpful one for you to learn.
Yeah,
so let me
yeah.
take
Being
it.
able.
I'm taking it. I'll learn it, and I'll give it away afterwards.
That makes very good sense.
Uh, yep.
And then, yeah, you can fight over this necklace, I guess. It's fun for anyone.
I do
Feels
feel like
like-
it's one of the three range people are most likely to.
Yeah, it feels like it's kind of feels like Bunk again, but maybe
Well, I'm gonna say I don't really need it because I already have something which does
Yeah.
fire damage. Yeah, fireballs is
It's-
better, but
It'd be an idea
Maybe-
for it to have it, so he has
Yeah.
how it works.
it would be nice if Uthrid had something useful to do. I suppose
Yeah.
unlikely.
maybe it'd stop him singing.
That also unlikely.
But yeah, I think it doesn't make sense for Tunk or Kays to have it. I don't think
Yeah.
because we're mostly not going to be flinging fireballs around.
Yeah, and I don't want it either. So
Although if someone stood behind me with a necklace of fireballs, I would kind of like some sort of fire resistance. It feels.
It's alright. I'm classically a very good throw. Oh wait,
What?
can I use them as telekinetic projectiles?
I will probably have to have a think on it.
I don't really know what that would do beneficially, but
It's a base reflex save.
I will have a think on it, and I don't want to make a yes or no immediately. My gut feeling is probably. I think I'm
well, I
fine
think
with
you
that.
can definitely
my,
do that.
my gut
but
feeling is that
Really?
actually just means I throw them less far.
Yeah.
Telekinetic
Yeah.
projectile only does 30 foot.
it just means you don't activate them. You just throw the bead.
It's you activate. It's a grenade. You activate it, and then
And then
if
throw it.
you or anyone else hurls it in interaction
Yeah.
with the range trait, it detonates
Oh,
as
yeah,
a fireball.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take those bullets.
You can toss it within. Yeah, you can toss it within anywhere 70 feet. If you actually throw it, use telekinesis, you can get it 30 feet, or whatever your range on telekinesis is.
Mm. Well, I've
Yeah.
taken it. I'm sure it'll only go well.
Nice.
That's cool.
Cool. We will pick up next week.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right,
Yeah.
night,
That was
folks.
very good.
Alright.
Goodbye.
See you later, dude.
See you later. So
Did
we
you see
picked
the
up
Liverpool
a.
score, Sam?
No.
I've just had my friend message me about it. It's upsetting.
Oh.
They lost 2-0 to Everton.
Let's just all agree that it's great
Oh.
that Jake's not supporters for any of our teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I'm saying
Well-
is, I wasn't watching this game and it still went wrong. So
Although-
it can't be my fault.
Annoyingly, I put loads of Liverpool players into my fantasy team this week. 'Cause they had 2 games this game week, and they've been absolutely shit in both. So again, thanks, Jake.
You're welcome.
Bloody hell, Jake.
What team does the real Woodford support?
Man City, I think.
Yeah, right, okay.
No. He's a proper guy. He'll support the local team where he
Real
was born.
Madrid.
Yeah,
And
a
he'll
hipster. Yeah, he's going to be.
He doesn't
like,
actually watch Championship football. He just watches
He'll-
local games.
And when he says he supports them, he turns up every Saturday, and he turns up early and helps them set up, gets the goalpost set up.
He's like FC Kaiserslautern. Like, it's a bit of a hipster choice. No one really likes him. No one
Yeah.
knows who plays there. Yeah, disgusting.
But the other good thing about Uthrid is when you talk to him, and you tell him what team you support, he knows the players from your team,
Yes.
and he's able to have a conversation with you, and to actually, he seems to really understand it. He's just so cool.
Which Ufrid are we on about?
You can guess. Next to
To be fair,
fireballs,
Ufrid
what-
did very well with the King of the Ghost City. I thought.
No,
Well,
no, that's what he told us. But what we heard was
Well, yeah,
just
it's
like
true. Yeah.
It's a load of
Stuff.
guttural noise.
I thought the Bardu is maybe like a Norwich fan.
Mm.
Very
Yeah.
Peter Smith.
Yeah. I can imagine when she was doing that speech, he was there in the background playing his little guitar.
Oh, that is still one of the
Fire.
cringiest
Fire.
moments in football history. Absolutely painful.
That is why it's Ufred.
Cormac,
Yeah.
it is bedtime, my friend.
Okay.
what were the sling bullets called again?
Shiny
They're
Sling
just
Bullets.
shiny.
Bullets.
Shine.
Goodbye.
Bye, Cormac.
Cormac.
See you next week. Shining sling bullets, and then it was the what of mesmeration? No, what was the other thing called?
Mesmerizing opal.
God, that's totally not spelled in any way near close to right. But at some point, the spell checker will catch up with me.
I do definitely like the skunk bombs where it was minus in the AC as well.
I think we did okay in the
I
combats.
failed as well.
Yeah, I mean, you did very well for a character that only managed to roll one successful to hit, or it might have been a couple, but I can't remember. Yeah,
I think I rolled 4 or 5 crits, ones today.
You've done a very good job today,
Yeah.
Corey, of like tanking the fact that Winterbay somehow has been one of the best damage dealers in the party. You've probably brought that
Yeah.
severely down.
Also, if you do
Well-
look, I have thrown the most the most ones as well in the party before today, and I've increased it even further.
you definitely increased that today.
I was the
Yeah, I
most
think-
already.
Oh yeah,
I've thrown
you've
most
actually
ones.
rolled the most 20s and the most ones.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is what you're all
That's
about.
fair.
Where, yeah, 'cause
But-
you weren't
but,
that
yeah,
great or inconsistent.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, overall, I think we did okay in the combat. We,
Yeah, no, I agree.
especially the first one, we stood. Oh, it only lasted 2 rounds, which helps.
Did the sunlight not work very well on the Minotaur skeletons like the other skellies?
Didn't it miss?
I know, but it's still done sunlight.
Did I miss an effect?
Yeah, I don't think sunlight really majorly does anything to.
I thought
A lot of
obviously the other
undead.
skeletons slowed down in the sunlight.
I think vampires sunlight's going to affect, isn't it? And yeah, I think the zombies they were whatever they were.
When
They were
stepped into the
corpse
light,
lights. They were called or whatever they were.
Yeah, when they
They
stepped
were
into the light
affected
in
by the
windows,
sunlight.
They slowed them down.
Yeah, but that's a different kind of thing. Corpse lights are a different entity entirely.
Well, Winterberry didn't know that.
It was
so
a
he
nice
thought,
thought.
Oh,
Well, no,
they
well,
need
you know,
to be
the
slowed with
lights
sunlight.
good. It did the job.
It
Oh.
feeds me as well.
I have just noticed in the stats, obviously, like you've been rolling more 6s than anything else so far this entire campaign. You have managed to even that out now. 6 is still the most common roll, but in second place is 1. So,
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad.
yeah, thanks Shane for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree. You guys were like pretty organised. I thought in combats.
Mm.
Also, my multiple times prior made point.